everyone. So, due to some weird scheduling stuff this week, I ended up not only having today with nothing to do because our regular session got pushed a little bit off, but I was still in the mood to record something. So we're going to try some solo stuff and see how it works. So this is, as you probably noticed already, playing Donkey Kong Country. Since we have 64 on the horizon, it's kind of looming. It's like Beetlejuice. Every time you say it like 3 times in a row, it just shows up on your screen and you have to play it. But I wanted to play a Donkey Kong game that I actually really like before playing the one that makes me want to kill everyone and then myself. And this is actually one of my favorite games. It's an oldie but a goodie. This isn't gonna be like speedrun levels or anything. But I've been around the block a few times with this game, so we'll see what we can do here. Pretty sure there's an extra life in DK's house. Yeah, there it is. And I'm playing this on the Wii U Virtual Console, also in part as a test to make sure that there was nothing weird with recording from the Wii U. I probably needed that barrel for a secret, but that's fine. There we go. Shit. So yeah, these dudes, usually it's better to play as DK pretty much whenever he's available. Because he's bigger and heavier, so like those dudes with the hard hats, you can just jump on them. Whereas Diddy has to roll into him because he's a tiny baby. And DK also throws his barrels at a different angle. You'll notice when I'm not being awesome on this giant Rhinoceros. But DK holds them above his head and then kind of throws them forward, whereas Diddy holds them at his side, so the nice thing about Donkey Kong's barrels is he can kind of protect from up above. Oh boy. So if you get 3 of these, like, not in this thing. Oh, I fucked it up. Like 3 of the same animal, you get transported into a bonus game where you play as that animal friend and you collect a bunch of the statues to try to, like, basically just win a ton of extra lives. These games feed you extra lives nonstop. They're not really hard. There's a lot of stuff that just kind of takes some trial and error to get. How do I get off? There we go. Oh, I just can't. Alright, whatever. So yeah, it's all 3 of the Donkey Kong Country games are like that, where they just kind of just funnel extra lives in you because they were supposed to be kind of easy. Although there are some parts that get a little, not trial and error-y, but pretty close. Oh yeah, that's another thing that Diddy can't do, is Diddy has to basically hit those guys once to stun them, and then again to kill them. Whereas Donkey Kong can just hit them once, and then they're done. I want to get that rhino statue. There it is. Yeah, see, check it out. There you go. I don't remember if the future games have similar advantages, disadvantages. They definitely maintained the different characters holding barrels at different angles thing, because like in 2 you play as Diddy and Dixie Kong, and she holds her barrels above her head with her hair, so in the same exact positioning that Donkey Kong had. But I don't think there are any other, like, this character can kill this enemy better than this one or anything like that. And then those little brown splotches on the floor, if basically you land on those from high enough, I don't remember if you need DK exclusively or not, but they'll bust open and there's like the Kong letters or barrels or some other bonuses sometimes. Speaking of collectibles and bonuses, this is not going to be 100% run by any means. Oops. I forget that the Wii U has, like, the extra shoulder buttons do stuff. Look at this grumpy old fucker. He basically just tells you hints and then tells you to get off his lawn. In the future games, I think his hut has more like kind of cool rareware memorabilia, and then you also have to pay him. I think he gets sick of doing things for free, and so you got to pay the toll. I think this is a bonus area. Yeah. I don't even have to do anything. The ones with the little burst, like white burst on them are automatic. So, that was just some free bananas. I love that shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Oh, I think I needed a barrel to open that. Oh well. Yeah, I think this isn't, like, my favorite of the trilogy. Most people usually think 2 is, kind of the best one. It's the one where it's a lot of pirate themes. And, like I said before, you play as Diddy and Dixie, and they're trying to rescue Donkey Kong, who got kidnapped. But it just has really, really good, like, level design, and the aesthetics are awesome. The one time you do totally play as Diddy is the underwater levels, because there's no difference between them. And so if you accidentally eat shit, it's probably better to just lose Diddy Kong for it. Also, this game has... oh, damn it. Yeah, like that. Really, really good music. It's probably the nice part about me not running my mouth too much, is you'll actually get to listen to it. But this was back when Rare had Dave Wise as their... oh crap, where is it? As their composer. He was basically their only music guy, I believe, up until the N64. Which is when they got Grant Kirkhope, and he helped with all the... he did all the Banjo-Kazooie music, and I think GoldenEye and some of the other stuff. But pretty much up until then, it was just this one guy. He was actually at MagFest last month, too, where you could meet him, and he did some panels and stuff, which was super cool. I wanted to go, but it was kind of too short notice. But yeah, the whole Kong trilogy has, like, that kind of music that you still hear, like, bands do cover ofs and, like, played at orchestra stuff, like Video Games Live and whatnot, so... good music. I really like this game. It's kind of a... it's on that list of games that I tend to try to replay every, like, 1 or 2 years. It's kind of a long... well, not a long list. It's like the Kong Country games, the Banjo-Kazooie games, some of the Metroid games, like the Prime games, and then Fusion and Zero Mission. Some of that stuff, I try to hit it up, like, at least once a year to try to keep it fresh, because I love these games, and they're kind of just good, feel good, relaxed games. By the way, our swordfish friend Ungard is a huge badass. I don't think they have it in this game, but in the future ones, the animals get an ability that you use one of the other face buttons for to, like, charge up. Kind of messing with buttons. Yeah, it's not in this one. Like, for Ungard, I think he can charge up, like, a super, like, thrust, where he just kind of rockets forward really, really fast. Yeah, it's definitely in 2, because I remember it's, 2 has an animal companion that's not in this one. Oh, I bumped the button again, damn it. So Funky is basically just, like, He lets you move between the worlds, because once you finish a world, you automatically go to the next one. But if you want it to go back, you have to just talk to Funky. Whoa! Yeah! Speedrun strats. Yeah, Funky, he's like a surfer dude in every game except for 64. Where he's like a crazy military gun nut. He sells you all the weapons in that game. Which was kind of weird. Usually whenever they put a TNT barrel around, it's like a safe bet that there's a hidden, there you go, a hidden wall somewhere to break with it. And then a lot of the bonus rooms I think you can redo. Like, since that door is open, I'm pretty sure I can just kind of walk over there and re-enter the door and do it again. If I, like, wanted to go back for that extra life. Could really use a Kong barrel, though. Oh, crap. Okay, I couldn't actually remember if I hit a save point or not. Whoa. Oh, I'm really getting tired of that. It's one of the extra shoulder buttons that does that. So if I, like, set the controller down gently, it pretty much just triggers it for no reason. There we go. I thought I missed that one again. So yeah, I wouldn't expect these kind of one-offs, or, well, it's not a one-off, but like solo stuff too much. Kind of just whenever there's a weird break in things, or we have time. Maybe there'll be one-offs, maybe there'll be some just kind of good stuff, retro games like this one. You know, I don't really know. It was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing, so we're gonna see how it works. So this is Candy. She is how you save your games, or was how you save your games. It kind of doesn't matter much now. And that's our first boss. The wonderfully punny name, Naughty the Beaver. Basically, each time you hit him, he gets, like, a little faster and changes direction at you, so... Yeah, but you can't do that. You can't, like, just stay on him. Because his hitbox does, like, weird stuff until he jumps the first time, and he's dead. Rolls bananas. Think of how many banana sandwiches I could make. I really like, at least in this game, I think this is my favorite kind of level aesthetically, the kind of weird mineshaft levels. Oh, it's Frog. Frog does exactly what you think it does. Oh, it dies. It does that too. Ooh, almost fell off. Alright, there we go. I'm pretty sure you could get to this room without Frog. I think Winky's his name or something, but you can't reach the banana bunches at the top without the super jump. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, because whenever you get one of those, it'll bring you to a bonus game, but then when it finishes, it basically brings you back to not necessarily the same spot you left in. Because, like, each world kind of has, like, I guess I would call them, like, bonus game checkpoints, where when you leave a bonus game, it puts you here. Oh man, it's the first minecart level. These have become a mainstay kind of throughout the series. They're even in 64, but they're not quite as cool just because that game sucks. And then even in the upcoming Ukulele, which has, I believe, a lot of the same developers from Air on it, there's a minecart character. Oh, shit. Yeah, like, see how I'm occasionally dying stupidly? But I'm still, like, slowly gaining lives. Because you get them every 100 bananas, which if you just hit the minigame stuff a lot and, like, collect the Kong letters, it's really easy to just gain them, which will come in handy later, because there's a couple of, like I said, trial and error levels that you need to just kind of beat your head against a little bit until you get it right. You have to jump really late to get that one. I should probably not be bothering. And then there are some levels where they're just the extra life balloons, and like they do respawn when you die. So if you happen to be in one of those areas, you can just like always get the balloon and attempt an area basically as many times as you need with... Oh, damn it. I was also about to say third time's a charm before I died, so... If I recall at the time when this was coming out, like before it was like known to be good, like when just the first one was still coming out, because Rare, the company who did this, is a British company, and Nintendo's not usually one to let their IPs go elsewhere. So if memory serves, Miyamoto did not like this game at the time. I think he denies it now, or he phrases it a little nicer now, and it might be worth looking that up to make sure I'm not just talking bullshit, but I'm pretty sure he was not a fan. Because Donkey Kong as the character hadn't yet really been, oh shit, like for platformers or anything. He was just the NES Donkey Kong that we all know and love. I don't remember if you can jump on those guys to kill them, but I'm not gonna risk it because I don't want to die. I think we're good. Oh, fuck! At least I hit the checkpoint. And you might have seen what I was talking about, where there was an extra... Oh, god damn it. Where there was an extra life balloon on the way that you can pretty much get every time. It's like, oh wow, I'm fucking terrible. Alright. Yeah, see, like, I gained a life, and then I lost a life, and then I'm about to gain the other life. If I can reach that balloon, that's kind of what I mean. I am timing that jump way too late. Yeah, that one. You can pretty much get that extra balloon every time. And so you'll never be actually losing any lives for having to try this area. They probably did that on purpose, since it was the first time doing one of these, and so they needed people to not, like, lose all of their stockpile on the first minecart level of the game. Okay, lesson learned. We cannot, in fact, jump on them. I'm really, really glad that I didn't say at the beginning that, like, yeah, I'm a fucking pro at this game. I'm the best. I'm LG Pro 2017. Because I would have looked like an idiot. There you go. Yeah, you just have to do, like, a little short hop early to make that second track, and then you can just get that extra life every time. This is pretty much all the minecarts are gameplay-wise in this game. In DKC 2 and 3, I think, they get a little more interesting. Like, there's 1 and 2 that's like a spooky theme park ride kind of thing. And so you have to jump to hit switches to open gates, or else you get hit and lose a Kong. And then there's something similar, but I forget which one it's in, where there's like a ghost chasing you. And there's like a timer counting down, and if you don't hit barrels to extend the timer a bunch, he will hit you. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, wow, I respected the bee too much that I got hit by the Kremling. Bzz. I forget what some of the other silly boss names are. Most of them are like cute plays on words or puns or something. But Naughty is one that returns in, I want to say, not quite every game, but close. So yeah, you might have noticed that you have an attack that's also like a rolling attack, or for Diddy it's a cartwheel. Basically, if you cartwheel into an enemy and it kills them, it'll do another one and just kind of propel you forward. But they're a little dangerous sometimes. But they also let you kind of get through like consecutive dudes really quick. Hey, it's Winky. Also, oh, it looked like there was something up there. These games definitely fall under the camp of ones that like to hide stuff either behind scenery or like in places you would think are death. Also, the nice thing about the animal companions is they can actually stomp on and kill the zingers, which neither of the Kongs can do because they are pointy. I think we can get that without the tire if you have Winky, but see ya. And route. I think the worlds in the other two games are a little longer too. Oh, hey, this level's awesome. But, hey, guess what? We're gonna do it next time.